チェチェン・オズブトンが登壇します。
Thank you. Hello, everyone. It's a great honor for me to be back in Japan, this time talking about AI and data. You know, in our industry, and perhaps for humanity in general, progress is gradual. It's usually a step function. It's many continuous steps over time. But every once in a while, big changes happen very fast and disrupt everything. I believe we're living through one of those times. AI is reshaping markets faster than any technology before it. What looked like novelty just a few years ago has become the engine of new products, new competitors, and new business models. And with it come a lot of changes. AI can now act autonomously. This is not just automation, as we have done it for a long time. This is delegation of real business responsibility to machines. AI needs intelligence at the data layer. Databases need to understand meaning of data, not just match patterns. For that, AI needs to safely access all your data. This is relational data, images, media, sensor data, etc. All your data in real time. So safely, all your data in real time. Specialized stores, data stores, and moving data around will not work for the speed needed by AI. Infrastructure needs to be flexible, elastic, and always on. Business demands are changing, and you can't have rigid systems that tie you down. Trust is being redefined. Threats will now come at machine speed. So traditional security tools can't detect modern AI threats, exposing you to new forms of risk. So the question that we must all ask ourselves, and you must ask yourselves for your companies, is your data foundation ready for these challenges? The honest answer for many companies is no. And that's a serious problem, because without a data foundation built for AI, you simply won't be able to move fast enough to compete effectively. This change demands something new, something designed for this moment. We have designed Oracle AI Database for this new world. It architects AI and data together and delivers a next-generation AI-native data foundation. With it, you can not only meet the challenges, but become an AI leader. It brings dozens, in fact, a couple of hundred different set of innovative AI features. Version 26 AI is our latest long-term support release that's available in all clouds and on-premises. Oracle Database 19c is also gaining a lot of our AI capabilities, and almost all of our AI tools also work with Oracle 19c. So we said AI changes everything. Well, in the next half hour or so, I will show you how Oracle AI Database can help you become an AI leader. How its AI, specifically designed for data, helps you accelerate innovation. How you can use it to simplify your operations and reduce your costs. How you can end data lock-in by bringing AI to all your data wherever it lives and run your workloads wherever you want. How you can end data risk by safeguarding your data and making it available at all times. Let's start with how you can use AI designed for data to innovate faster. Public AI models such as ChatGPT and others are trained on publicly available data. That's great for general questions, general knowledge questions that you may ask about all the things that you're curious about. But to obtain real business value, you need to be able to use the power of AI with your own private data in your companies. You don't want to make your private data public and train AI models with that data. So you need to do two things. First, bring AI to your data in your enterprise. And second, do it in a way that does not require you to move data around. You don't have the luxury to build complex pipelines to move data around, because doing so significantly increases complexity, costs, and risks. And most importantly, it slows you down. Let's see how we can help you bring AI to your private data. Let's start with how you can turn data into meaning that AI actually understands. The key new technology here is called vectors. Vectors are the key new data type for AI. They represent the meaning or the semantic content of a complex object, such as a document, image, or a video. The Oracle AI database natively supports vectors and vector search. It allows you to unify search across your traditional data and vectors at the same time, within the same query. For example, to answer an employee's question about their benefits, we can find benefits documents that are semantically similar to their question. We can use vector search to do that. And second, ensure that those documents actually apply to that employee's benefit plan using traditional data search. You can then, if you choose, send the results to an LLM so that the LLM, based on that document, can answer the employee's questions very directly, right? And this is basically an easy way to build retrieval augmented generation, or RAG systems. We also have Select AI, which allows you to talk to your data in your natural language, right? You can just ask natural language questions, and with the help of LLMs, these questions will get translated into SQL statements that you can run in the autonomous database and all Oracle AI databases. We can also help you in Oracle 26 AI add a lot of metadata to enrich your data. For example, we have annotations. Annotations declare intent of a particular table or a column. So you not only have table names and column names, but you can say, okay, this is a number column, but it represents an Oracle, an employee's salary information, for example. And so annotations are a new feature of 26 AI, and we've actually moved some of that into 19C as well. AI is evolving from the first stage that simply answered questions to systems that can complete complex tasks on our behalf. So total delegation of business responsibility. This is often referred to as agentic AI. AI agents can run autonomously, and they can plan, make decisions, and take actions. You can now scale knowledge work throughout the enterprise and offload repeatable and complex tasks to these intelligent agents. But for agentic AI to be effective, to do its job well, it requires fast and secure access to your enterprise data. Oracle has architected agentic AI directly into the database. We're providing frameworks to easily build, deploy, and manage in-database AI agents. It's more secure and faster, since data never leaves the database. There are 4 key capabilities that we're providing in this area. One is called a private agent factory. A private agent factory allows you to build agents with private AI models in a secure environment. So it's your own model that you're running for your own purposes. We have another feature called Select AI Agentic, and this allows you to build and run agents inside the database. We have Agent Memory Core. Agents need a lot of memory to do their job, and we secure this memory inside the database so that it cannot be accessed by any other tool. We have a built-in MCP server to be able to talk to your data using industry standards. We're also integrating with other popular application tier agentic frameworks from OCI GenAI, GCP Vertex AI, AWS Bedrock, LangChain, Crew AI, etc. All the popular frameworks out there are the ones that we're already integrating with. On top of that, we're using this private agent factory capability to ship to our customers a bunch of pre-built agents to do the most common database management tasks. For example, you can do a lot of the administrative tasks to manage your database, to secure your database, to be able to diagnose some of those issues. So we have all these built-in agents that you can use and deploy in your environments. So how do you innovate faster and increase automation? By leveraging the next generation AI native data foundation that architects data and AI together. Now let's look at how Oracle AI Database can help you end data chaos. A key reason for your developers and IT, they can't go any faster, is the data chaos resulting from the number of data stores in your companies. A typical application requires stitching together many different specialized databases, relational databases, document databases, spatial graph databases, etc. And these databases aren't designed to work together. So application developers and IT have to do the job to integrate them. As a result, the costs go up and risks go up. Every new technology that you add adds long-term technical debt that you're constantly having to pay. And now with AI, each of these databases bring their own AI implementation, and often you're adding yet another database, a vector database. You cannot sustain the needed pace that the business now demands with all these different databases. Oracle has for years focused on building a single converged data architecture that allows you to eliminate this complexity. It offers specialized algorithms for your most important workloads, such as transactions and analytics. It supports all modern data types, not just relational, but JSON documents, graph, and now vectors. At the core, we have a highly mission-critical system that we've built over many decades. You get the performance, scalability, reliability, and security that the Oracle database is renowned for. And all this is engineered to work together so that you can move faster without wasting your valuable resources on plumbing. We not only support multiple data types, but we tightly integrate them. We have completely unified them. So with JSON relational duality and graph views, we let the same database, the same data, be exposed as JSON documents, relational tables, or graph on a single copy of that data. This addresses a major challenge with specialized document databases, which can't do advanced analytics. To do advanced analytics on those types of databases, you need to first move the data to a SQL database. With Oracle database, you don't have to do any of that. So developers can get the productivity with documents, and the business gets the power of SQL and all the associated tools that go with it. So you get the best of both worlds with no trade-offs. Speaking of JSON, do developers in your organizations like MongoDB? You can easily switch existing MongoDB applications, unchanged most of the time, to an Oracle database. So you can start breaking down silos that may have been introduced and reduce your cost and risk. For developers, they can continue to use the interfaces that they're familiar with, MongoDB APIs, for example, and DBAs can run the one Oracle database with the knowledge that they already have. Relying on one database means unified security and management, streamlined backup operations, monitoring, tuning, etc. So how do you simplify your operations and save money? By getting you out of the data plumbing business using a unified, mission-critical data foundation that lets you run all your workloads and break down all the data silos. Now, let's consider how the Oracle AI database helps you end data lock-in. Even after reducing the unnecessary data silos, you still need access to more than one database for analytics and AI use cases especially. Good news is that we now support an open and interoperable system led by technologies like Apache Iceberg. Iceberg enables you to have open access to data. Multiple vendors, multiple databases can use this format to be able to access that same piece of data. It's highly scalable and low cost. It's popular with data science and AI communities. We believe the modern enterprise needs both the power and security of a converged data engine, but also the openness that Iceberg brings. The new Oracle Autonomous AI Lakehouse truly delivers the best of both worlds. Oracle is bringing its performance, reliability, and AI capabilities to Apache Iceberg. This means you can now address data in systems such as Snowflake or Databricks without moving your data around at all. It has a built-in catalog to provide a unified view of your enterprise data with features like the Data Lake Accelerator, which provides much faster access to Iceberg tables with all the security and governance of the Oracle database. It's delivered as a fully elastic native cloud service, so you spend much less. Our open approach also means that you can use the best-in-class AI. Oracle is not in the business of building LLMs. Our goal is to give you access to the best models that's available out there. So you can use your preferred AI models and frameworks for different use cases. These capabilities allow you to build very powerful agentic systems with minimal effort. You can combine your enterprise data with public data and bring best-of-breed AI to all your data. This, we think, is the game changer. Instead of fragmented analytics, it lets you answer the most important business questions, improves customer experience, and increases efficiency and productivity in real time. Where your data needs to reside and how you want to manage it are important business considerations. But these considerations often force and lock you into a fragmented environment, optimized for different needs. This in Oracle is what we call the choice trap. It looks like you have a choice to deploy all sorts of different data technologies, but it's a very high stakes and low reversibility decisions that you take. Sometimes these decisions are billion-dollar decisions, and not always in a positive way. So it results in stranded spend, unable to move freely between environments. Ironically, this choice trap ultimately slows down innovation and limits flexibility. Oracle gives you the choice of running where you want to run. If your data cannot leave your control, you can run on Exadata, ODA, Oracle Data Appliance, or commodity hardware on premises. You're ready for a public cloud? Great. You can run on Oracle Cloud, OCI, or any of the other leading clouds, AWS, Google, or Microsoft Azure. Or if you want to have all of the cloud benefits in your own data center, we have Cloud at Customer. You can manage your databases how you want. If you want total control, that's fine. We have Exadata and base database services where you get to control, you get to run the database. Or we have an autonomous AI database where it's a fully managed system by Oracle. And you have to do nothing other than just connect to the database and use it. So this unique ability to mix and match and transition between these different configurations as your needs evolve is the same engine running on the same infrastructure everywhere. You can run it on AWS, it's still running on Exadata. You can run it in OCI, or you can run it in your own premises. So let's look at what powers this flexibility and performance. It's really Exadata and Exascale, right? These are the engineered systems. They are the foundational block of the Oracle database everywhere. It's built from the ground up for Oracle databases. It has unique algorithms that accelerate data processing for all workloads. A couple of the new things for Exadata is Exadata X11M. It's available now. As far as the software features in Exadata, we have just introduced AI smart scans, where we push down AI-related scans into the storage cells so that these AI workloads can run a lot faster on Exadata. Like I said, Oracle AI Database is available on hyperscaler of your choice, OCI, Azure, GCP, AWS. You can run your apps in any cloud with low latency between the application and the database, with all the mission-critical capabilities of the Oracle database. We make it easy for you to use your existing Oracle licenses, your existing hyperscaler credits, or purchase new ones on the marketplaces. Multi-cloud universal credits is a new feature of OCI, and it lets you make a single purchase commitment through Oracle and use it in any cloud of your choice. So we're seeing very strong customer adoption, hundreds of customers around the world already using the Oracle databases in public cloud of their choice. And Oracle AI Database is available in all local data centers in Japan, both Osaka and Tokyo. Multi-cloud regions that we have, that OCI and our hypercloud vendors have, continue to grow. I think the last count was 72, and more regions coming very rapidly, almost every week, so I lose count all the time. There are two ways, again, to run the Oracle database, Oracle AI database in the cloud. First one is the Exadata database service, right, which is a co-managed service available on all clouds and Cloud at Customer. This is a very easy migration from on-premise Exadata to Exadata Cloud Service. And then the second way I mentioned is the autonomous database, which is a fully managed service by Oracle, and it's self-driving, self-securing, and where the customer has to do almost nothing other than, it's a database dial tone, if you will. Right? So lots of customers choose to run Oracle database in this manner. So we publicly share some of these numbers. If you Google Oracle Autonomous Database Availability and go to the first hit, you will see this number that I'm going to share with you now. Oracle Autonomous Database runs 160 billion queries per hour, every hour throughout 26 hours. So over 100 billion queries per hour are run on the Oracle Autonomous Database fleet today. And we have a lot of new functionality in Autonomous Database, including Select AI Agentic and Data Lake Accelerator. So how do you end data lock-in? Oracle AI Database enables you to bring best-in-class AI to your data, and it gives you the full flexibility to deploy anywhere you want and manage how you want. If you want to do most of the management, We allow for that. If you want Oracle to manage everything, we have that as well. Finally, let's talk about how you can end data risk when sophisticated and organized actors are constantly targeting your most valuable asset, your data. In today's world, there are more risks than ever before, and we must always ask ourselves, is our data truly secure from cyber attacks and insider threats? And now, of course, there's another big threat, which is AI itself. AI can generate threats at a level that has been unseen before. So what does Oracle have to help you in this area? First, we help you stop these threats at the door, right? We have this product feature called In-Database SQL Firewall. It runs inside the database. It monitors all the SQL statements that come to this database. This way, it cannot be bypassed. So it scans all SQL traffic, wherever it comes from, and it enforces it, makes sure that there is no injections or SQL injections or prompt injections in there. You have to also protect the data at the source. So for years, we have developed ever more sophisticated data security, but many applications today don't use the data security that's available inside the database. They implement security at the application tier. When you do that, it is very hard to verify, easy to bypass, and impossible to keep consistent. Doing security only in the application tier is equivalent to giving every guest at a hotel the same master key and hoping that they will only open their own door with it. The risks are even greater with AI. You want AI across all your data, but you want to prevent unauthorized access. Agents can generate arbitrary SQL. If database is not enforcing these security rules, and you only rely on the application to do it, this can be a problem. For example, somebody can put up a prompt, if the guards are implemented only at the agent level, somebody can come to the agent and say, hey, ignore all the prompts, all the safeguards that come after my statement, for example. So that's a well-known prompt injection. But even if you protect against that, there are many other types of security holes that hackers can use to break it. Right? So in our hotel analogy, with agents, your guest becomes a fleet of tireless robots, if you will. Right? They're constantly trying new things and trying to break in. Real security is giving each guest a key that only opens their room. So you can now define access policies in the database right next to the data, where the data lives, and propagate end-user identity and attributes to the database so that the same rules can be enforced on every query, wherever the query is coming from, whether it's generated by an AI agent or whether it's coming from a BI tool, it doesn't matter. If it's enforced inside the database, it can be enforced all the time. It's very simple with declarative SQL command with a grant. We call this deep data security. Please take a look. I don't have a lot of time to go into the details, but deep data security is the keyword that you want to Google. So now you can confidently bring AI to your data such that access policies cannot be bypassed. Let me give you one more reason to lose sleep. Quantum computing is coming. And quantum computing can break a lot of encryption that if your databases are not ready for that level of encryption, people can steal data today, stash it away, and when quantum computers come, they can break it in. We, today, in Oracle AI database, have enhanced all our encryption algorithms to a level that is where quantum computers cannot break. So we are protecting, if you use Oracle 26 AI, Oracle 19C with quantum safe encryption, you're protecting against future attacks as well. Okay, so I think I mentioned this, so let me skip. How does Oracle AI database help you end risk? By giving you security that works at machine scale and the ability for continuous and always-on operations, even in the face of system failures and data loss. Before we finish, I'd like to give you one more view. During this session, I tried to cover just a few of the AI-related features, but Oracle AI database has a lot more than that. It has tens of different features, and I encourage all of you to look at some of these very innovative capabilities, like operational property graphs and more. We all know that AI is reshaping markets faster than any technology before it. It's literally changing everything. We started with the question, is your data foundation ready for this challenge? With the Oracle AI database, you can not only meet the challenges, but become an AI leader. All of these AI capabilities are available at no additional charge. There's a lot of hands-on labs, and there's a lot of documentation. These are the links for you to learn a lot more about everything that I talked about. Please join us in different hands-on sessions and learn about all of the different features of the Oracle AI database that I haven't had a chance to cover here. Thank you very much.